There's a moment you probably recognize. You reach for the railing without thinking. You stand up from a chair and have to wait a second before your legs feel ready. A walk that used to be easy now leaves you genuinely tired. Most people call that aging, but what's happening inside aging muscle tissue is far more complex than most people realize. After 75, leg weakness is often driven by real biological changes happening deep inside the muscles themselves, and some of them respond directly to what you eat. Today, I'm sharing 5 foods that support aging muscles and leg strength, backed by real research. The most important one comes at the end, so stay with me. And quickly, if you have diabetes, kidney disease, or take blood thinners, please check with your doctor before changing your diet. This is educational, not medical advice. A patient I'll call Margaret came to me at 78, genuinely frustrated. She said, "I eat chicken every day. I'm doing everything right. Why am I still getting weaker?" She wasn't wrong to be confused, because eating protein and your muscles actually using that protein are two very different things. After 75, the body's ability to convert protein into new muscle tissue drops significantly. Researchers call this anabolic resistance. The muscles simply stop responding the way they once did. And it's one of the biggest reasons seniors can eat reasonably well and still feel weaker every year. And it doesn't stop there. Chronic low-grade inflammation interferes with muscle recovery. Circulation slows, so nutrients reach the legs less efficiently. And the mitochondria inside your muscle cells, the structures that generate energy, become fewer and less effective over time. This combination is what doctors now call sarcopenia, and for many people, it develops so slowly that they don't notice it until everyday movement becomes harder. It now affects a large portion of adults over 70, often without any formal diagnosis. Most seniors assume this is just aging. It's not entirely. The system supporting your muscles, blood flow, repair signals, cellular energy, is working with a smaller engine. That's what we're addressing today. Number 5, tart cherry juice. This one surprises people every time. Tart cherries contain natural compounds called anthocyanins, which have been studied specifically for muscle recovery in older adults. A study in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that older adults who drank tart cherry juice before and after activity lost less strength and recovered faster than those who didn't. The mechanism is anti-inflammatory. Those compounds interrupt the cellular signals that cause prolonged soreness. And for someone over 75, recovery is everything. Because if your legs ache for 3 days after a short walk, you stop walking. 4 to 8 ounces of unsweetened tart cherry juice a few times a week is a simple place to start. Number 4, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. Most people know these are healthy. What they don't know is why they matter specifically for aging muscle. Because muscles don't just need protein after 75. They need lower inflammation and better cellular signaling too. The omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA have been shown to improve muscle protein synthesis in older adults, meaning they help the body actually use the protein it's already taking in. A University of Washington study found that omega-3 supplementation over 6 months led to measurable improvements in muscle strength and physical performance in adults over 60. 2 to 3 servings a week is a reasonable goal. If fresh salmon isn't practical, canned sardines in olive oil work just as well and are easier on the budget. Number 3, beets and leafy greens. This one works through circulation, which is a part of the puzzle most people completely overlook. Beets, spinach, and arugula are rich in natural nitrates. The body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, which relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving blood flow directly to the leg muscles. After 75, blood vessels become stiffer and less responsive, so working muscles often receive less fuel than they need, even during light activity. Research from the University of Exeter found that dietary nitrates improved exercise tolerance and muscle efficiency in older adults, not because the muscles changed overnight, but because they were finally getting better delivery. A cup of spinach at lunch or a small glass of beet juice a few times a week is all it takes. Number 2, eggs. Here's something that genuinely surprises most people. Many older adults who think they're eating enough protein are actually under-consuming it, especially at breakfast when most people eat the least. Eggs are one of the most bioavailable protein sources available. The body absorbs their amino acids with exceptional efficiency. They're also high in leucine, the amino acid most directly responsible for triggering muscle repair, and choline, which supports the nerve signals that tell your muscles to contract. A 2021 review in the journal Nutrients found egg consumption in older adults was positively linked to muscle mass and grip strength. 2 eggs at breakfast is one of the simplest and most evidence-supported habits a senior can build, especially for older adults who normally eat toast or cereal and unknowingly fall short on protein early in the day. Number 1, leucine-rich protein. This is the one I want you to carry with you, because this is where many seniors finally understand that what they've been experiencing isn't just inevitable aging, it's a nutrient and timing problem, and that's something you can actually work with. It's not a single food, it's a strategy, and it changes everything. Because of anabolic resistance, older muscles need higher concentrations of specific amino acids to trigger the same repair response that younger muscles get easily. Leucine is the key. Research suggests adults over 70 need roughly 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to properly activate muscle protein synthesis. That's found in about 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein, which looks like 3 eggs, 1 cup of cottage cheese, a 4-ounce chicken breast, a scoop of whey protein, or a can of tuna, easier to picture than grams. But the timing matters just as much as the amount. Studies consistently show that spreading protein across 3 meals rather than loading most of it at dinner leads to significantly better muscle maintenance in older adults. A protein-forward breakfast, a solid lunch, a moderate dinner. That pattern alone outperforms almost every other single dietary change a senior can make. The amount matters, the source matters, and when you eat it matters. All 3 together, that's where real progress lives. Which of these 5 surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely read them. And if this was helpful, a like and subscribe helps this reach people who need it. None of this is about becoming a different person. The research simply shows that the body, even in its 80s, retains a real capacity to respond, slowly and consistently, when it gets the right support. Margaret adjusted her mornings, added some fish, started the cherry juice. 6 months later, she told me, "I don't feel like a new person, but I feel like myself again." That's the honest version of progress, and it's enough. Take care of your legs now, because the stronger they stay, the longer your independence stays with them. As always, speak with your physician before making changes, especially with kidney disease, diabetes, or prescription medications. This video does not replace personal medical advice.